So this is the Euro Yen analysis for Thursday, 23rd of November. Now let's have a look what happened with prices previous. So we've got our highs here and we've got a series of lower highs, which is somewhat bearish for prices. We did come down, find some support in around this 89.20 after having this blow-off candle just here. Usually a blow-off candle is a very strong move to the downside near the end, near pretty much the end of a trend. Very strong candle, usually one large push by the bulls or the bears. Now we've had this strong move down, and as we would expect, we saw some retracement. So the retracement took us up back to this 400 period moving average. We've had this consolidation. We didn't see a break on a retest of that the 400 period moving average. Instead, we've got this slow moving price action to the downside. This slow move to the downside, also in alignment with the trend previous to the pullback after the extension of the downward momentum. Now let's just have a look at where we might potentially find some support. So at present we do seem to have a very strong continuation of the, even though it's taken a while, we do see a strong continuation to the downside. So let's clear this chart up and let's scale out. So the very next major level that we are looking at is we're possibly looking for these swing lows in around this 31.20. Let's just make sure we've got that on there correct. We wouldn't want to get our levels mixed up here. So it's in around a 31.17. Yeah, so in around 31.20. So in around 31.20, we're looking to see if we do see a bounce in prices around 31.20, possibly take us up for a retest of 31.70, beyond which we're looking for 32.02. Now, if we don't catch a reaction around 32.20, we're possibly looking for the next major level in around a 30.60. Again, down at 30.60, we're looking for potential buy side momentum to come into the market. We may see a bounce in prices from the 30.60, possibly taking us all the way back up to this 31.20, before we might see some sell side momentum for the retest of that 30.60. Beyond 30.60, depending on market volatility, we could possibly be looking for, before we get down to this next major level in around 129.45, we have to see our price react to the big round number of the 130. We may see some buying momentum coming up around this 130 as buyers may see value in the market and sellers may see as an opportunity to exit positions in around this 130 level. Again, below that, we're looking for 129.45. If again to the upside, and we do expect upside to be limited in light of this most recent trend that we have seen so far. So let's get the scale on here correct. So in light of the most recent trend, if we do turn around at 31.20, we'll be looking for 31.70 and 32 to hold. Possibly seeing opportunities for more sell side movement to come to market, beyond which we're looking for that 400 period moving average as well, that we have seen some sell side movement to come into the market, and that's all the way up at 32.40. Unless there's a strong news catalyst, I can't anticipate price getting all the way up to 32.40. I'd expect 32.02 to be the far end of the range to the upside in light of this very strong bearish momentum that we've seen so far on the euro yen. So we're just going to have a look at the daily time frame before wrapping up here. So if we go over to the daily time frame, we can see here that we have been breaking out of the lower end of the zone. So we're in a bit of a trading zone around at 134 was the upper end of the zone. 131.70 was the lower end of the zone. Now, what we did see was we did see this candle here, and we broke below the lower end of the zone, and we closed back into the zone, now into this trading range, and we were possibly would have possibly expected to see some more upside momentum, but it has not followed through. It was immediately followed by a series of bearish candles, breaking out from the bottom of the zone. So it does seem that we do look poised to break out of this trading range, in light of the fact that we've had a series of bearish candles heading to the downside. The previous day's candle did close quite bearish, the 22nd of November, and so far on the 23rd we are seeing some strong bearish momentum coming to the market. So we did mention all the levels that we'll be looking at for potential bounce in the market for more buy side momentum, but the overall trend is to the downside. It's pretty clear here from the daily chart. From this 134, we've had a very strong extended move to the downside. We've not seen any daily candles which have posted bullish, not closed bullish. So it is a very strong, well, it's pretty strong trend to the downside. So we're looking for potential sell opportunities on the euro yen. down towards our horizontal levels of support. There aren't any dynamic levels of importance at present. 200 and 400 period, 200 and 400 period moving averages are just too far away. So that should wrap up the Euro Yen analysis. Thanks for watching.